Hello and welcome back to Saints Nation. I'm your new news reporter, Brandon Cole, here to bring you.
Where am I?
Dang it!
Welcome to Saints Nation.
My news.
No, my news. Stop it. Stop it. You trapped me in an interdimensional prison.
That was a closet.
Same thing. Come on. Look, let's do an Anchorman showdown. As told in the Saints Nation lore, an Anchorman showdown is the only way to resolve such a conflict as this. You put the duct tape down. Drop the duct tape. Drop the Anchorman showdown. Agreed? Agreed? Come on.
Fine.
I can't shake your hand. My turn.
Welcome to Saints Nation. Today we're going to be talking about student activities. The senior class is going to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Wow. And they're also going to senior ditch day, which that's a secret to all this.
But also we have pool construction, and as you can probably all see, we're well into construction with the pit already having been dug, so check
Also
that.
coming up is financial aid night. Be sure to check it out, get some scholarships, get some cash, go to a good college, make some big bucks, and then kick it down to the big little guy.
But you don't need money to take part in academics, as you can just go and watch or join Academic Decathlon this Saturday at the regional competition for speech and interview.
And after that, we're going to state, because we win all of the medals.
And after that, we're going to go to nationals and do it all again, because we did beat everyone again.
Yeah, after that comes internationals. I hear that Putin is waiting in Russia to proctor all of our exams.
But then we're going to go to Galactic, and we're going to fly with Virgin 1, where they built the one and only intergalactic ship for us.
Well, then after Galactic, we're going to the Interstellar Championships. That's when all the champions of the Galactic rounds came together. It's happening in May, also known as in Galactic Basic Tongue. But be sure to check that out.
But we also have the reality competition one step above that, where we compete with different dimensions, including the one that I was locked in, by the way.
That's a closet.
Differences. We're also going to be battling Colors Blue this year, which is one of the most tough competitors.
Anyway, back to reality. Sinto is opening at Taco Town over by the lunch cafeteria. Be sure to check it out. Definitely no roaches.
And don't forget, the pool store that we mentioned earlier has the dirt. We're taking the reserve dirt and making a fortress out of it.
Also, Tito is now the official model of Chubby.
But we have Tom Cruise as a DJ at Winter Formal.
Oh, we have a helicopter.
You know, screw you. You shouldn't even be doing this because it's my story. I built news. I built
this
news.
studio has survived this long is because of my work.
Because of
my
you.
partner.
Because of you.
Right?
What? Who do you think you
Yes,
are?
because
I built this. Now we're going to pass it on over to Lito, who has sports for us. He's going to be focusing on the volleyball team this week and playoffs, like he did last week with soccer and playoffs. So let's go see what he's got for us.
Thank
Lito,
you,
how you
Spencer and Brandon. We'll sort that out later. Well, welcome to sports. This week we're going to go over basketball really quick. Let's talk about what's happened so far. The boys, they're off to a bit of a rough start. They're 0-3 in league, which is not as good as they would have hoped, but they've still got a whole rest of their season to play. Last Friday they had some trouble with the basketball hoop not coming down. For those of you who don't know basketball, that's a big problem because you can't score and you can't play the game. Anyway, the girls on the other hand, they've had a bit of a fast break, basketball terminology there. And they're moving on pretty swiftly. They've got a 3-1 record for league so far. They won the West Coast Division Jamboree Tournament, and they're doing fantastic. They're being led by some strong players, and they've got a heck of a season up ahead of them. They're going to be playing Cloverdale today, so wish them a lot of luck. Both teams will be playing Cloverdale. Now let's talk about wrestling. This is a team that doesn't get a lot of press, but they do deserve it. They put in a lot of work. You've probably seen them running around all the time. They do miles a day. They go up and down the stadium stairs. They do a lot of work, and it's time to give them a little reward. We're going to go talk to one of the wrestling team members, and we're going to see what they have to say about the wrestling team and their upcoming season. How's it been?
So far, the wrestling season has been pretty good. We have a big team of enthusiastic people. We've lost some along the way, but overall, we have a really strong and excited team. I think it would be nice to see a lot of us go to sections and maybe a few go to state. That would be very, very exciting, but I'm not really expecting much from state.
Thank you, Kayla. Fantastic interview. I hope the wrestling team does their very best. They've got some fantastic meets coming up, and when they've got a home meet, we're all going to get out there and support you guys. So good luck. You've got a great season ahead of you. Let's talk about some games to look forward to this weekend. Games to look forward to this weekend. Today, the boys and girls are playing Cloverdale. At home will be the girls. The boys are going up to Cloverdale. On Tuesday, both basketball teams will be against Kelseyville. The boys are going to be at home this time. Girls are away. Wednesday, the wrestling team is heading up to Lower Lake to play them there in a great match. And on Thursday, the girls will be playing Lower Lake at Lower Lake. Well, that's it for the games to look forward to for us. We've got some other games to look forward to, though. The Super Bowl is coming up this weekend. So, you've probably got your favorite teams. It's going to be a heck of a game. And two very well-known states for something in particular. It's going to be a fantastic game. We're looking for a great win. Who knows what could happen here? It's the Super Bowl. I mean, my team's already out of the running. I'm a Giants fan. And I mean, baseball season hasn't even started yet. Go San Francisco. Anyway, that's it for sports. We're going to head on back to you guys.
Well, thanks, Lito. That was another great episode of Sports from you, but now we're actually going to have to give it over to Nat for another tech tip, and this week he decided he'd branch out and talk to some of his fellow classmates and students to see what they wanted in his tech tip. So let's tune in for another great episode of Tech Tips with Nat. Alright, here we go.
All right, thanks, Louie. That was another great piece of sports from you. But now we're going to move on over to Nat, who has his tech piece. He went out, talked to a couple of his friends to see what they want. So now let's go over to see Nat's tech piece with his tech piece. Tech piece, tech piece.
Welcome to Tech Ed. My name is Nat Holland, and today we'll be talking about closing programs on these two computers, HP that's running Windows and a Mac. So, to close a window on a Dell, or an HP, or anything that's running Windows, you want to press Alt F4. As simple as that. And for a Mac computer, you're going to want to press Command Q. This means quit, and on a Mac or on a PC, Alt F4 is also a quit menu. This question has come to you by Lucas Pieri. Thank you very much for my tech tip this week. My name is Nat Holland. Back to you guys.
Well, thanks, Nat. That was a fantastic episode of Tech Tips, and
Love that every
now
week.
it's time
Now
for
it's time
Puppy of
for
the
Puppy
Week.
of the
So,
Week.
aww. Anyway, so now we're going to move on to the
puppy
puppy, and of
is
course, the
looking
greatest
great
piece we
this
have
week.
to offer.
Look at him.
Look
He's
at
so
this
cute.
adorable little puppy with
He's
his
dressed up
Easter
as
eggs
Santa.
and his
I bet
ears.
he's
He's a
gonna
little
bring some
bunny,
presents to the nice
clearly.
little boys.
And even though it's not Easter, he likes to hang
kinda
out with
weird.
his eggs in a
It's
belly with
oily
a basket.
and some scales there, and he's a weird eyes. He
But
doesn't
that's
really
been
have
Puppy of the
ears, but
Week.
He's a cute puppy nonetheless.
So
but-
I think
Anyway,
that
it's
means
time
it's
to move
time
on.
to move on to the
Looks like this is
slideshow.
the slideshow, and it's just
So,
about the end of the episode.
End of the episode.
I'd like to thank you again. I'm honored to be your one true host of this news segment.
If I may, he's not your anchor. I've been your anchor. I am your anchor, for that matter. I think it's time. Thunderdome, right? To quote Thunderdome: 2 men will enter, 1 man will leave.
To be honest, I think we should leave such an important decision up to the viewers.
I don't trust the viewers.
And that's why you're going to fail.
You're a terrible person.
Hate you too, buddy.
All right. Well, so slideshow time, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
so it's time for slideshow.
See you guys next week.
And I will see you next week.
Well, I definitely will. It's me.
I'm
I
totally seeing you next week.
I will see you
next week.
No, next week it's me.
No, you shut your mouth.
I swear to God, if you say another word, I will punch you. Put the duct tape down. Stop. Put the duct tape. Let go.